Hey Flamingo, this is Yusuf Graham. I was asking around for a pretty recommendable remodeling company, and my buddy said that you guys were pretty solid, so this is why I'm making this video. And I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and simple. When anybody's looking for a product or service, they do one of two things. They either ask someone they know, like I just did, and they give you that word of mouth referral, or they jump online, right? I live in South Fort Worth. Okay, so whenever I type in like a bathroom remodeling or anything, it's going to show me the best results in that area. Now, it's these top three companies in these map listings that get the first call, and I can prove it. Okay, so when you type in drywall, who's going to pop up first, right? It's going to be these top three dogs, these top three companies. Now, this company right here, I put them in this position, right? And what did that do, putting them in this position? It gets 110 actual leads every month. Between 110, 100 to 150, right? These come in calls, emails, text messages, those three ways. So with that said, you want to be in these top three spots, but you don't have a map listing set up, right? So over the last 10 years, I created a mind map called MCMs, more calls, more sales. The first thing is having that Google My Business listing. And what that does is obviously you get the first calls because you're the first thing people see. People don't call these ads. People don't, like most people think these ads are spammy, right? Ads get 10% clicks. These map listings get 70% and these websites down here get 20. But you won't end up in these top three unless you have a website down here in the beginning, right? So establishing a GMB is pretty simple. What you want to do is you can either type in GMB, it stands for Google My Business. Click on this, you're gonna see a guy playing with the guitar. Fill that information out, okay? Trust me, this is gonna help you guys out tremendously, and it's gonna let people in the area looking for a service that you offer know that you're in the area, that you serve the area, which is Tarrant County, right? Important note that you might want to take notice of is if you want to rank in Fort Worth, you need to set up a GMB in Fort Worth. You have to use a Fort Worth address. If you want to start ranking in Weatherford, use a Weatherford address. If you want to rank in Denton, use a Denton address. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. All right, the next is content, right? And I'm just showing you how to make more calls, more sales, right? Yes, you do need a site. I know I'm not selling you anything. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just saying you can get it. There's free places you can get a site, right? But for the most part, content is the words on your website, and that's going to play a very big role. And until you get these two set up, these other two, citations and backlinks, really don't matter. A citation is whenever you have your Facebook page. So you got your Facebook page, right? But you don't have your business phone number, you don't have your business address on here, or the URL to your website. So they really can't cite your business like they should be doing, right? So you got a citation from Yelp, you got a citation from Nextdoor, but again, your business information isn't being cited like it should be. Name, address, phone number, website, domain. That's how it should be. Okay, check this out. What I did was I created this heat map, and anybody in a specific area looking for, let's say, bathroom remodeling, they are going to see certain results like this. Now, if I live in Fort Worth and I type in bathroom remodeling, chances are I'm going to end up calling rock bed contractors, right? Because they their map listing is being shown in these areas right here, right here. If we want to see who's ranking on the west side or who's getting the first calls on the west side, we got Excel home remodeling. So as you can see over here, Excel is getting the first calls in the west and northwest part of Fort Worth. This is where their GMB map listing ranks. Number two, number three over here, number one over here, right? So it is important to establish that GMB so that you start increasing call volume because you guys are missing out on a lot of money, just FYI. So I also mocked up just a quick site if you guys want to check it out. I'm gonna send you this link. This is what it looks like on desktop, you know, completely customizable however you want. I noticed you guys were hiring for good contractors. So down here, you might want to notate, hey, are you an experienced contractor looking for a reliable company to work for? Contact us for more details, right? And of course, we have some of your services listed on here, interior modeling, exterior, just home renovations. And then on the key is you want to be as authoritative as possible. Let's go to the phone version. You want to be as authoritative as possible, right? So it's recommended that for every service that you offer, when it comes to bathrooms, you want to have a whole page on bathroom remodeling for kitchens, a whole page on kitchens, and then you can even go a step further. Like you can have a page on like tubs, the stand-up showers, like different sinks. Just authority. Just think about authority. Authority is like who has the most relevant in a relative content. That's why Wikipedia always pops up. I live by that Miller factory over here off of 35. So if I type in beer, guess what? Wikipedia pops up. If I type in driveway, Wikipedia pops up. Because see, like if I were to go into this page, they have all this stuff, all these words are called content. This is why it's important to have authoritative and relevant content. This is why, like I mentioned, having a separate page per service that you offer. Okay, let's jump back. I'm gonna send you guys a link to this. You guys can just check it out. Do whatever you want with it. All right. And yeah, like it holds what I said. Like if someone was looking for lead generation and they live in Fort Worth, they're gonna come across me, Upshot Solutions, right? Because I want to rank for that word. This is what I do. I used to have a small contracting company and I knew how hard it was for me to, you know, get more referrals because I wanted to scale. And learning so, I ended up just doing this for other companies because I found my passion, right? So be brilliant, and I hope this resonates with you. Thanks.